Okay, welcome guys. We're going to be doing a very important concept, slope. Okay, slope of a linear line. And there's a couple different ways you can do it. Visually, which we're going to do right now, is we're going to just take a look at the slope. And like a book, you would read it left to right. So this line is going up. So this is what we call a positive slope. And something to remember is what we call rise over run. And I'm going to start with this point, and I'm going to go up. So we're going to rise. So we're going up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we went up 8. And then we're going to be going over 1, 2, 3, 4, over 4. So rise is 8. The run, which is the left to right movement of the x-coordinate, and I always want you to reduce the slope. So this would be 2, or if you put it in a fraction, 2 over 1, okay? Number 2 is what we call, if you look at this from left to right, this is a negative slope. So you can see right away it's going to be negative. So again, we're going to have the starting and the ending. Again, these could be any 2 points on the graph that go through a solid point like this one. Okay, so we're going to go down now. So when you're going down, you're going negative, right? So we're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we went down 9. Okay, so that is my numerator. And then we're going to go over, it looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now since we're going to the right, that's going to be positive. Reduce that, so we could reduce that by 3. So that could be negative 3 over 2. Or sometimes people put the negative sign in the middle of the problem, and they'll just have 3 over 2. I like to put it on the top so it kind of doesn't get mixed up with the fraction bar. Okay, but either way is an acceptable method. All right, let's take a look at the next one. So you don't see a start or finish. So you're going to try to find a point, right? So if you look here, I got a point there, right? And then my next point is going to be here. Okay, so this is going down left to right. So this is negative, right? So we're going to go 1, 2, 3. So we're going down 3. Okay, which is my numerator. And then going to the right 1. So my slope would be negative 3 over 1, or you could just write negative 3. Again, I want you to leave your slope in a fraction. If it's a whole number, you can leave it like that. All right, now we have two what I call special lines. Okay, number 1. If you look at number 1, that is what we call a horizontal line, right? Like the horizon. Now, if you're going to use the rise over run method, right? Okay. So if you pick any point, let's just pick this point. Again, just need 2 points, right? Any 2 points on the line. You'll notice you're not doing any rising. You're not going up or down. So your numerator for line 1 would be 0. And then in this case, you'll be going over what? 1, 2, 3, 4. And it really doesn't matter how many places you're going to go left and right. If you have a 0 on the top of your fraction, then your fraction is just going to be 0. We call this a 0 slope. Okay? Let's look at line number 2 now. If you look at line number 2, that is a vertical line, right? It's going up and down. So again, we're going to pick any 2 points, okay? Again, does not matter as long as they go through. All right. Now on this one, you'll notice, so if I start from this one, I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. So I went down 3. And you'll notice I do not go right or left. So the denominator is going to be 0. Now this, when the zero's on the bottom, this is what we call undefined. Okay? Because you cannot have 0 on the bottom of a fraction. So if you were to put that in your calculator, you probably get a 0 dividing error. Okay? So line number 2. So it's a little trick as far as the slopes go. All horizontal slopes will be 0. Anything going horizontal. Anything going vertical up and down is undefined. Okay, 0 and undefined, if you can remember that. All right.